I know I gotta make it. I know I gotta make it. These streets don't love you like they say they do. Like they say they do. Like they say they do. I know I gotta make it. I know I gotta make it.
We may look at hip hop, there's a certain white culture that might not look at it like that, as far as hip hop goes. So in those, it depends on what lens you have on. With Joe Buttons, I've never seen nobody like be a fan. Like, it's one thing about being a fan of somebody, but then it's another thing being on somebody's. It's like I can understand a fan, but then it's like when you on somebody's, that's a personal thing, you know what I'm saying? And to me, with him, and I think everybody can have their personal favorites, but it's like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't cheer like that for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he stick for Eminem, and it's not like he talks about him all the time, but when he does, he really like, you know what I'm saying? And to me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I think Dr. Umar, like me, just gets tired of that shit. Like, bro, like, relax. Like, okay, he's good. Like, okay, this is 100 years later. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand Dr. Umar gets frustrated as I do. You know what I'm saying? It's a frustrating thing. M can rap. I always say this. I don't like even doing top 5 Dead or Alive because I believe hip hop is so great and people have their own style. It's hard to be like, oh, he's the greatest. Like, if you're listening to somebody's album and you love it, then you love that artist. You love it, and you love that artist. And it doesn't have to be better and who's better and it doesn't have to be that way. Eminem raps a certain way. Like, he puts out a certain type of music. It's not like it really sounds that much like almost anything else that's popular in hip-hop. It's really his own lane of music. You see what I'm saying? So, because that's not my lane, don't get mad at me. I think Eminem fans take it so personal that, well, he's the greatest. Okay, that he's the greatest to you, and that's cool. To me, he's not. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. Like, Joe got the platform, and Joe, you got Dr. Umar up there. Like, my thing was Joe knew how to set off Dr. Umar. He set him off. That's a good point. He knew how to set Dr. Umar. Joe's brilliant. He know how to do that, and believe me, Dr. Umar because the dude next to Dr. he got him good. I was like, oh man.
Well, keep in mind with Joe, he's the same guy who basically f***ed up his relationship with Eminem and Slaughterhouse by being brutally honest about Eminem.
And then did a whole diss record. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to be like, come on, man. Like, listen, I swear to you, my thing wasn't about the music. It just wasn't. Like, I had my own personal issues on what I thought of hip hop, and that's probably where I made the mistakes by involving the source, because the source is supposed to be for the masses. And I've let my personal, and I've said that on Math, and that was a mistake. That was wrong. I wouldn't call it a mistake, but being business-wise, it was wrong.